Hello, my loves. This is Queen Bernadette. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on here and give you a little synopsis as to what I've been picking up. Uh, you know that I've been talking about this for a while. This is not news. Before it was trendy to be exposing people, I was exposing people. I did it before it was trendy, before it became the in thing to do to get clout and to get numbers. Uh, but with that being said, I want to talk to you guys about the things that I have picked up. As you know, I don't get channelings every single day, 3 times a day, 5 times a day, just so that I could stay up in the algorithm. When I do get a channeling, I come on here. It may be de vez en cuando, it may be sometimes, I may go a week without making something. Sometimes that's happened. But when I come back, it's usually something that kind of knocks you off your feet. Okay. I've been talking a lot over the past couple of days about masculine and feminine energy. And I feel it's very, very important to really decipher which is which because there seems to be a lot of intermingling. There seems to be a lot of bleeding over into each other. Okay. Make no mistake, magic is masculine. Okay. Magic is you trying to play God. I don't care what your intentions are. I don't care what your uh, reasoning and self talk is. Magic is masculine. As a feminine, you're supposed to be receptive. You're not supposed to be the action taker. This is why it never works. This is why you stay years and 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 years on this journey and not get anywhere because you're not receiving, you're trying to take action. Even if you are doing a quote unquote banishing spell or a return to sender spell, it's masculine energy you're sending out. And then there's a lot of people out there that are completely masculine. They maybe have 0.1% uh, femininity in them, enough to put a swipe of lipstick on and that makes them feminine. No, it's not about what it looks like. It's what about we pick up energetically coming from you. Okay. Make no mistake, magic is masculine. Hold on, guys. I'm going to come right back. I just have to answer this text. Alrighty, I'm back. I had to answer that text. So yeah, I don't want to sound redundant. I'm not going to make this a 2 hour long video. I know I've been giving you guys like 2 hour long videos, and even I judge my own work. Okay, I judge my own work. Look, that's the Libra moon in me. Want everything to be completely symmetrical, right? And sometimes I judge my own work. I do. I should give myself a break. I know, but I judge myself very, very harshly, very, very harshly. Okay, because I know that I'm responsible for the people that come to me for advice, for enlightenment, for teaching, okay? For the answers to the questions that I can provide. And I can't provide all the answers. The rest of you got to go to God, okay? You should go to God first, okay? But, I do appreciate the support. That being said, I'm not going to be going over and over and over the same point. Just know that any type of magic, whether it's protective, baneful, manifestative, return to sender type magic, it's all masculine. So only something or someone that's masculine can teach you how to be masculine. A lot of people like to rest on their numbers, which you really have to judge. Are you really proud of that? Because you're a karmic teaching karmics to be karmic, and the only people that watch your channel are karmic. If I'm wrong, prove it otherwise. Because I was discussing this with my friends, and one of my friends made a very, very good point. You know, only karmics are going to watch that channel. There's not a single real twin, genuine twin that's going to watch those channels. Especially masculine ones that are bashing masculines. If you're a masculine person bashing masculines, then you want to complain because you can't you can't have a man stay in your life, okay? Because other men that are not even divine masculine are watching a masculine looking female bashing a whole bunch of men, the whole entire sex practically. It's like, and every single video practically is about all doom and gloom and how the masculine ain't shit. Well, if the masculine ain't shit, then why are you still pursuing this journey? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you hate men so much, then why are you still on this journey? Why? If you can really come up with the answer, I welcome the answer. My comments aren't turned off. Okay? I welcome the answer. Please enlighten me. If you think you can enlighten me, go right ahead. Because I have been doing this since 2016. And while I certainly welcome comments and questions, I've never ever turned them off. I've never been questioned. So if I've never been questioned, what does that say? I don't go exposing a person unless I have a basis for it. Okay? And it's usually because I'm seeing something that other people are not seeing yet. Eventually, everybody sees what I see. Eventually. Okay? Look, I'm a Taurus. I'm patient. Eventually, everybody sees what I'm seeing. Okay? And, in order to be on this journey, you kind of have to have that kind of tenacity. Hold on a second. So sorry about that, guys. I'm back. So basically, if you take nothing else from this video, okay, know that magic is masculine, okay? No matter who's practicing it, man or woman, it's masculine energy because it's controlling, dominant, interfering, manipulative, masculine energy, okay? So I'm not understanding how you're bashing the DM, making all your videos about how the DM ain't shit, but yet you want to use masculine energy to try to control something. I want to make another point. Karma comes from God. Okay? What you call karma is your comeuppance. Okay? And the practice of magic and trying to play God, to try to manipulate it that, in your mind, if you put a few Bible verses in there, that he's going to be lenient on you. No, bitch. No, he's not. No, the fuck he's not. Now, I tell you, I'm the most feminine woman that you are going to see. Let me tell you something. A lot of you don't know me personally, but if you see me in the street, I'm every bit a woman. Okay? But I have to tell you, when you use magic in any way, shape, or form, I don't care how you're using it. Don't give me the excuse, but I'm using it for this, I'm using it for that. My intention. Hell is full of people with good intentions, but they still wind up there because they disobeyed God, okay? You can click off right now if you don't like it. You can click off right now if you don't like it. Because we talk about triggers, that triggers you because you know that I'm telling the truth. If it triggers you, you know I'm telling the truth. Facts. If something doesn't trigger you, then if it doesn't apply, let it fly, right? But magic is masculine. So somebody that's not feminine at all can only teach you how to be masculine. And the whole breadth and extent of their knowledge is rooted in magic, in masculine practices. But I don't understand how you hate your own sex. You may be born as a woman, but there is nothing womanly about you. Not a single iota. Not a single drop. Not a bit of mitochondria. Not an atom. Not a cell, okay? The census has you as a woman, but everything about you is masculine, but then you want to besmirch the name of and talk down on masculines. I want you guys to think objectively for a minute, okay? Think objectively, not subjectively, okay? There's a difference. Do you not think that this is word magic, every single video that is put out? That the quote unquote, the masculines ain't shit. Don't you think that this is word magic being
being that this person openly practices magic, think for a minute. Think. Don't be glamored by the numbers and, because the numbers are chock full of karmics. There's not a single true DF in there. Facts. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Don't come to me and say that you're a true feminine and still watch these channels. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to burst your little bubble right now. Because a true divine feminine does not practice magic. Does not need to. Because if you're divine feminine, you are anchored and solid and ever flowing in the energy of being feminine, a lady. Okay? And not just because you're talking slow now for damage control. No, it's not about that. We see you. And it's because we see you. There's a small amount of us that actually see the truth for what it is, but it's a little disheartening, to be honest, because it's a small amount of us. Again, prove me wrong if this is not the case. If there's a greater amount of us that actually see the bullshit for what it is, then please, I invite you to prove me wrong. I invite you to. I dare you to. I dare you to. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. If you are not a karmic, if you're a true divine feminine and you resonate with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. If not, that means you're triggered. And I rest my case, as the lawyers say. I am a prosecutor. I've just given you my argument. Try to poke holes in it. I want you to. I want you to. I invite you to try to poke holes in it. I may be extremely womanly. My masculine can tell you just how womanly I am, but that's neither here or there. You see, there's too many people here that are neither fish nor meat. They don't know what they are, so they go with what sounds good. And when they're talking like this, and you're trying to enunciate and really intellectualize things that you're pulling out of your ass, this is how you talk. And you're talking really, 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 really fast with that accent. Then all you're doing is a bunch of word salad and word magic. You don't think for a minute, ladies, because the good portion of my dynamic here, okay, and my demographic really is women. I hardly talk to the men, even though I defend y'all. I hardly talk to the men. I defend y'all because I see things in a bigger picture perspective, okay? I see the bigger picture. I don't just rest on something that I found out on social media or, some person was flipping cards and saw that. Okay, that's not what should be dependent on. What does your intuition say? What does your womanly, ladylike intuition say? What are you resting on? Somebody flipping cards? Somebody channeling? Or are you going to rest on your intuition? What are you resting on? Because I rest on me being a lady and me being a woman, a womanly woman. Okay? Womanly in every single way. Okay? There is no doubt of my feminine attributes here. Okay? Now, yes, I can get masculine when I need to be, when I need to defend myself, especially when people are popping off with the lies left and right. Okay? When people are trying to discredit something that they know is true, that otherwise, if they weren't triggered, they wouldn't have to respond with a video. Yeah, facts. Okay? And I am a Taurus. So there is certain things that I'm going to be protective over. Okay? So if that comes off as masculine, so be it. Okay? I'm also not a pushover. I may be a lady, but I'm not a pushover. I'm not a doormat. Okay? So that being said, guys, know that any type of magic is trying to play God. Because whatever your comeuppance is, if you're really that bitch, if you're really that bitch and you're really settled in your spiritual prowess and your spiritual knowledge and you're a swami or a wannabe swami guru, then I challenge you. If what I'm saying is untrue, I want you to look at the people that follow these channels. They all follow the same type of consensus. They got to do magic. They need to know that doing magic is okay. And in their eyes, it's okay as long as they sling a few Bible verses. No, you're only fooling yourselves. You're not fooling God. You talk about the Most High this, the Most High that, the Most High this, okay? Sling your Romans 8:28. Honey, I read the Bible backwards and forwards, okay? You're sitting up there talking shit about the Bible, but yet you want to use it to try to legitimize yourself. Make it make sense. As long as I have freedom of speech, I'm going to say what the fuck I need to say, okay? Yeah. Ask anyone if you want to try to challenge me, okay? And this is not coming from, and I know what people are thinking before they actually think it, okay? I'm that in tune, all right? If this is triggering you at all, if you feel some type of way about what I'm saying, it's because you know it's truth. Triggering is equal to truth, okay? If I'm triggering you, I'm telling you the truth, and I'm telling you a truth about yourself. Big facts, okay? I'm very restful in my female energy. I don't need to manipulate things. I don't need to control things with magic. I don't need to, if I get some kind of comeuppance for anything that I might have done, right? Then as a woman, you take your lumps. You take your lumps. You don't try to deflect it back to anybody that you imagine in your head that might be sending it to you. Because if you can imagine that, then you're trying to control this whole thing. And then you're not really trusting the Most High. You're not trusting him. God is tired of your lip service prayers and your lip service quoting of quotes for the Bible. Okay, it's all lip service to him. Don't think that you're fooling him. You're not. Don't think you're fooling him. And you can say what you want about me. Oh, you think that you speak for God. Well, it takes somebody that believes in God completely and the tenets of the Bible to be able to speak and be a sounding board. And I've called myself a sounding board before. It's okay when I'm calling somebody else out, but when it's somebody that you like and that you follow, all of a sudden there's a problem. I'm sorry, but we all need to be accountable. All of us, we all need to be accountable. Okay? I'm my own harshest judge. Ask any of my friends how harshly I judge myself. Okay? That's my Libra moon. How harshly I judge myself. Because I take this job very seriously. This is not for algorithms and staying relevant in people's feeds. This is not about resting on numbers when those numbers are all karmics, my love. What exactly are you proud of? You're a karmic teaching karmics to stay how to be karmic. How are you proud of that? I challenge you. Not mention magic once or a spell of some kind, that's some kind of baneful magic, or in your words, a banishment spell or return to sender spell. You're still controlling things. If you really felt powerful and that you weren't guilty, then you wouldn't need to rest on magical things that come from masculine energy, okay? Look at the tarot card. Is it a woman on that tarot card or a man? I rest my case. And with that, please like, share, and subscribe. God bless you all. As I said before, I rest my case. Hoodie out, Queen Bernadette out.